Hello, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the changes of Chen in the newest update. So they added innates and overall a nerf to Chen. The nerf comes across as creeps have overall less HP, they don't have like 1,000, and until you get to higher levels, they'll be a lot weaker, but they'll end up having a lot more health, especially if you still take the health talent. They do less damage and have less movement speed, meaning that you'll be able to take down towers slower than you could before, and overall hitting people with creeps isn't going to do as much damage, and it's going to be a bit harder to position, say, a centaur to go for a stun, because they're a bit slower than before. But this shouldn't affect other creeps, like say the harpy, that does its damage through casting a spell. You also get less overall gold from getting the creep with Holy Persuasion. Instead of getting the full amount of gold, you get 25, 50, 75, and 100% of the gold as you level up Holy Persuasion. As a consolation prize, the Aghanim Scepter Martyrdom, where you can sacrifice the creep to heal someone, is now global cast range again instead of having to be right next to them. Divine Favor has also been nerfed. The armor bonus it gives is a lot lower when you actively click on someone. However, the healing amplification, the 20% healing buff, now affects health regen, which means casting it on someone who gets their regen from some kind of passive or strength bonus, such as Necrophos or Centaur Warrunner with a high amount of strength, will give them more healing. Getting Ag Scepter also gives the +4 health regen at a level 4 Divine Favor globally to all allied units, including lane creeps. This doesn't have any effect on lane equilibrium from what I've tested so far, and ultimately might not be noticeable, but it is quite nice if you're split pushing from, say, skeletons from a troll summoner on the other side of the map while you're with your team. And Hand of God also got a 2-second duration increase to the healing. As for the facets, you have the centaur, the wolf, the hellbear, the troll, and the satyr. These generally depend on what kind of matchup you have. For instance, if you're laning with a Deucer, you might want to take the satyr so that you get the mana regen aura from the satyr Mindstealer in lane to help your Medusa. However, if you don't know which one you want to take and you just want a safe bet, I would go with either the hellbear or the troll convert. The troll convert gives you the regular troll that has the net ability, and you get these right at the start of the game. As soon as you start, you don't have to wait for a camp, meaning that these creeps can contribute to like a level 1 rune fight, and having an extra route to interrupt a channel or go for a gank with your penitents is very strong. The troll then scales into the Dark Troll Summoner that can be used to summon skeletons, which increases the overall damage a lot and helps you side lane push. And the Hellbear Convert is just a general, like, passive, great choice. Even if you're not too concerned with your, like, micro, you're not worried about doing a lot of split pushing, and you just want creeps nearby, I would go with the Hellbear. The regular potato creep, the yellow one, gives an attack speed aura, and just hits really hard. You can just send it on someone to attack them. And the red one, the tomato, has got the clap, which is a slow that you can send to run after people. Now, a lot of people would likely go towards the wolf because it does give a 30% damage aura, but this is only 2 stat damage, so if you have someone like a Slark or a Drow, the wolf is a really good choice and you should lock that in. But if you're with cores that are buying damage items, it doesn't increase that damage, it's only like stat damage increase. So it also works really well with universals like Chen, or if you've got, say, a Void Spirit core. However, the reason I'm leaning mostly towards Hellbear is because both of the Hellbears have got a passive effect where when they die, everyone nearby gets a steroid, essentially. For the potato, you get 100 attack speed for a few seconds for everything nearby, including creeps. And for the tomato, it's like 100 damage for everyone nearby. This is great for pushing towers. You have the potato or tomato deliberately tank the tower and then die first, so then all your creeps, including the catapult creep, get a massive attack and damage boost and take down the tower. And it's also great in team fights if you just deliberately set one of the creeps to auto follow your core, so when it dies in a team fight from AoE effects, suddenly your core gets a massive damage boost and you win the fight. Overall, this is a nerf to Chen in high levels and competitive, because Chen has had pretty much a 100% pick ban rate in competitive matches. However, I'd say that this is a win because this makes Chen a little bit more fun and increases his performance in lower MMRs, where, well, we all are. Also, I want to quickly mention the new lab feature, which is on by default. Holding Alt and right-clicking allows you to see the radius of auras. This is fantastic for Chen. Alt and right-click on say Vlad's, and now you can always see the radius of your aura effect without having to hold Alt, meaning that you can easily stand in positions where you know your team are affected by your auras, and you don't have to worry about being too close to the fight and getting hit.